This is pretty exciting. What a day. Firmware 2.0 for the Nikon Z6 III. And this is something that I think all Nikon Z6 III owners have been waiting for. Certainly I have. And there's some pretty exciting improvements and additions. Let's get into it. Okay, let's dive in here. Well, the first thing, in still photography, we have, at long last, bird subject detection in the photo shooting menu. So that came first to the Z9 in, I believe it was 4.0, and then we also got it in the Z8, the Z5II, and the Z52. I have the Z52, so that was nice to have that there right away. Now we have it not too soon in the Z6 III. I am so grateful for that. Definitely going to be trying that out very soon. Added auto capture to the photo shooting menu. Users can select capture criteria for motion, the direction the subject's moving, distance, that is how far the subject is from the camera, subject detection, and so on. So again, that's something that we got first, I believe, with the Z9, and now we have it in the Z6 III. Added a C15 high-speed frame capture plus release mode option. The image quality for high-speed frame capture plus can now be set separately from the other release modes. Awesome. Options has been added under photo shift shooting, photo shooting menu, to allow pixel shift shooting to be used together with the photo shift shooting. Options has also been added under pixel shift shooting in the photo shooting menu to allow AE bracketing used together with pixel shift shooting. Starting storage folder has also been added. Pixel shift shooting options can now be set when the self-timer mode is selected, and the ProPhoto A10's continuous LED light can now be used as an AF assist illuminator, and you need to update the firmware in your ProPhoto A10. On to video recording. Also we get bird autofocus there as well, and auto capture. The color of the in-focus AF area bracket shown on the shooting display when high-res zoom is enabled has been changed, and the high-res zoom operations can now be performed using the sub-selector, and so we have those similar high-res zoom options available in the Z6 III. And also, I believe this came with the update for the Z8 recently, added a function to include the file names used in the camera when recording videos to an external recorder that supports the name transmission via HDMI, and that includes the Ninja 5, 5 Plus, the 2023 Ninja models, Ninja Ultra, Shogun, Shogun Ultra, Shogun Connect. Some other things we got here in playback is added loop playback in the playback eye menu, playback speed in the eye menu, record camera orientation in the playback menu, auto series playback options to series playback in the playback menu, made changes to the select for upload to computer and select for upload FTP items in the playback eye menu, and added select for priority upload to computer and select for priority upload FTP. Added data to filtered playback criteria in the playback menu and playback eye menu, added custom retouch options to retouch in the playback eye menu, and added auto rotate during playback in the playback menu. This next one is huge. Added support for Nikon authenticity service. In these days of AI, when you really don't know the provenance of what you're looking at, this adds, I think this is the first camera, isn't it? The Nikon Z6 III, to get this. And I should say right now that I hope this comes to the Z9, the flagship camera. So Nikon Authenticity Service enhances content credibility by using provenance information and other data in accordance with C2PA standards, and you have to register with Nikon Imaging Cloud and apply for use of this service. So, as I say, in these days of ever-expanding AI, this is really awesome. So great to be able to have access to this. So at this point, I'll let you pause here and peruse the rest of the plethora of additions here. Some pretty amazing stuff. This is a major update. I was starting to wonder, actually, I will admit. And I have to say, look, we just basically got a Z8. I mean, I own both the Z8 and the Z6III, but now this is another Z8. So really, when I go out now, I'd be very happy to carry the Z6III as a second camera to my Z8. Oh boy. Maybe the Z9 will be spending more time in the studio. These are amazing changes. Once again, Nikon hits it out of the ballpark. Well, that was just a very brief look at the Firmware 2.0 update for the Z6III. I just updated mine, and I really haven't had much of a chance to try it out. It's almost 10 p.m. here. And I'm not going to go traipsing around in the dark right now. I'm going to be out tomorrow for sure. I'm pretty confident that, for instance, the bird autofocus will be as good as it is on the other cameras, the Z9, the Z8, the ZF, Z52 and Z5 II. I'm sure it's going to be just the same as it functions on there, maybe even a little better, who knows. But I'm certainly going to try that tomorrow. Now, far be it from me to speculate, some people do, that maybe, especially in these major firmware updates, that there's a little bit of extra sauce, shall we say, that gets into the mix. I'm talking about things like, improvements to autofocus. I mean, besides the ones that are in this, so maybe a little faster, I think so. I don't think that that's going out on a limb to say that that may be the case, and just general performance improvements. So, I mean, really, I don't mean to say that I'm not happy and excited with what we've got here. Because, as I say, it's almost a new camera, or certainly well beyond what the Z6III started out as, which was a great camera, but yeah, we'll see. But I'm pretty excited to try this out soon. Maybe put on the 400 4.5 and go down to the river. It's that time of year, the salmon are coming back, and maybe some bears and all the other critters that enjoy feasting on the salmon. So do come back and check out my new content. If you like this one, give it the old thumbs up, and if this is your first time, please do consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss new content from me. In the meantime, take care, cheers, we'll see you later.